I wish I can tell you that photography is easy. It's always going to be stable. There's going to be work all the time. But unfortunately, you're just trying to get leads to try to get more business in the door. That's when your mind starts drifting. Oh, should I get a job? When the money's not stacking. So on today's episode, we're just going to talk about trials and tribulations of being a photographer, especially a new one. This is Rafael, videographer from Orange County, California. I'm actually born in LA, but I moved to Orange County to do videos and photos. I'm also an editor, but I'd rather record, to be honest. My true passion, editing, is just something that added to my repertoire. I started off this videography journey in about April, and I've easily came to realize that as soon as you complete one of these jobs that you get, you end up spending that money rather quickly. Just because you have to continue to upgrade your equipment, because a lot of times you're starting off with novice equipment. Like for instance, I have this Canon M50 right here, 7-8 years old. It does the job, but I know it can be better. Other than that, I have the gimbal right here, which is really hard to use. Stabilizing it takes me 10-15 minutes sometimes. I prefer not to do it in front of the client just because it makes me look like a Dumbo. But it really helps with this camera, since it's not the best camera, the Canon M50. Especially when you're recording, it has almost no stabilization. This really helps with that. As I added just recently, I got this drone for a new project. It cost me like $1,000. I got a job for it. They gave me a deposit, and then they ended up canceling the job. I was like, oh my God. But you know what? It gives phenomenal views. The recordings are excellent. And I love playing with it. I love taking it everywhere, because it just gives you a different dimension, a different view that you just wouldn't get usually. So now that I have something like this, I even show my kids what I got, and they like playing with it, even though it's not a toy. This is very serious equipment. Very. You have to have a computer that's fast enough and that can actually process all these videos. My old computer had I think a 2012 Mac. Oh my God, that thing would just drag and drag. So I got this new one. I had the little Mac Studio over here, really helped out. New light, just like that little light right there, that coloring light. And then I have this light right here to my right. Let me see if I could turn this. I got a light right there. Oh yeah, these microphones, DJI microphones, they're very reliable. I really enjoy them. That's what I'm using right now. Oh gosh, where is it at? Oh, it's right here. I didn't even notice I had it. It's not conspicuous at all. A little less than a year, I've gotten a few opportunities to do different jobs. The first one I ever got was a music video. It was my cousin that actually hooked me up. Told me, oh, let's do this music video. And I was like, okay. We got started, and it was probably one of my hardest, most difficult jobs and most underpaid jobs. But after that video, I found out things aren't as hard as you might think. Thinking the lips to the mouth was very difficult. I didn't think it was going to be that difficult. But now that I've done that project, I was able to bounce off to other projects like a mechanic shop commercial. I do real estate photos and videos, drone footage, photos for kids, with Santa, real estate. The list goes on, and obviously for portrait photo shoots. There's such a variety of work to do, and there's always new things coming. I don't really say no to work that much. If it's available, I'll do it. So it's been pretty tough growing the business. I'm on Google, I'm on Yelp, I'm on a lot of different other platforms. But the number one thing I've noticed to get more business, just get referrals from your past clients or good friends. If you complete good work, you're going to continue to get clients no matter what. They're just going to refer you over, especially if you're easy to work with. If you're easy to work with, you're not too expensive, and you're available, man. Oh, and obviously you got to have good work. But those 4 key ingredients will take you to the top. Stop procrastinating whenever you get a job. Get right to it. Don't postpone it to a week out or anything like that. Get it done as soon as possible, because you just don't know what might happen. that client might get sick, or their funds might be withdrawn. Anything can happen, a funeral. Just never know what can happen in a week. That lead might become a dead lead and he might be just a goner. If you're gonna get started in videography or photography, you better have enough money available. Just because there's gonna be weeks where you're gonna be completely booked, non-stop work. Bam, shooting, then you take it home, edit, send emails back, get some revisions, edit again, and then you're shooting. But then comes a week where you're not doing any of that. You're just trying to get leads to try to get more business in the door. And that's when your mind starts drifting. As soon as that mind starts drifting, you start thinking, oh, should I get a job? Should I do this? Should I do that? Because when the money's not stacking the way you want it to, the mind just starts playing tricks on you. I wish I can tell you that photography is easy. It's always going to be stable. There's going to be work all the time. But unfortunately, that's not the case. You're possibly going to need a second income just to get by, pay those bills, do some odd jobs in order to buy a lens. So you're going to have to do a few things in order to enjoy the benefits of photography, most likely. What I would recommend to a lot of people actually is, if you have a full-time job or even a part-time job, keep it. If you want to be a photographer, do your photography on the weekends or on your time off. Just look to get better. There's so many things that we can do. I'm always on YouTube. I'm researching things, going through tutorials. If I buy a new product, I'll see the features it has available. Aside from that, I'll hang around other photographers or videographers. If you have any friends of those, talk to them, make sure to keep tabs with them, because eventually you're gonna get a job that you're gonna need them too. It can help you with questions that you don't know the answers. There's a lot of things that you're not gonna know the answer to, and there's things that they don't know the answer to that you might know. In terms of marketing, in terms of customers and clients, pricing, there's a lot of things in this business that we need help with. So I recommend to share your knowledge with some of your friends, maybe some of your family if they're cool like that. You don't want family members that are putting you down. Just keep those people away. Put repellent. Spray as much as possible. If you ever need any jobs done, any work, I'm here for you.